Mia Garcias. Simple choices, Mia Garcias.
To be or not to be? This is the beginning of one of the most famous monologues in the history of literature. But it is also the way life demands us to make decisions about our lives, make simple choices. But many times in our lives, we find a situation where we are forced to choose among a limited number of options, and we don't really like any of these options. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of these situations are familiar to you? Let's say that you are sharing a house with, I don't care, friend, spouse, children, and you really feel like they are good company, they have good support, but they won't help you with the house cleaning. So you have two choices. Either you do it yourself, or you choose not to do it, and the house is a mess. Okay, maybe it's your job. Let's say you have to choose between a job that is very secure and stable and profitable, but where you have no joy, no interest. Or choose a job that you really like and enjoy, but without the financial stability. Let's say, no situation. Let's say you're single, imagine, and you have to choose between remaining single and being lonely for that. Or you can settle down for a less than perfect partner, but where you feel safe. This is the kind of situations we are faced many times in our lives. And this is what I call no-win situations. Because in order to have some of the requirements, you need to compromise some others. And yet, we are expected to make this Shakespearean dilemma and make a simple choice. But, my friends, simple choices are a myth. They are not real. We don't need to make simple choices. Life is not about black or white decisions. Computers need to think and make decisions on binary terms, 0 or 1, true or false. Human beings don't. And not only simple choices are a myth, they are also a self-defeating prophecy. Which means thinking that these are all the options that you have. It's like thinking that you can fly just because there is gravity. But we can, can't we? The problem with these simple choices is that they are a signal. They are a signal that we are compromising something important in exchange of something else. And, sorry. Okay, we are compromising something. And the problem is that we are sending the wrong message to the world. We are saying that we are willing to accept an unacceptable choice. And that is unacceptable. So the only true solution to this kind of simple choices, these no-win situations, is reject them, reject all the options. The thing is that we can have it all, we deserve to have it all. We, in these situations, can have the profit and the stability. We can have the joy and the security. This is what Stephen Covey calls win-win or no deal. And what do I mean by that? What I mean is, say that if you're in a job that it's really demanding of you, that you choose between your best interest or the company's, I'm saying you're in the wrong job. If you're in a relationship that somehow is demanding of you that you choose to feel loved or to feel safe, you are in the wrong relationship. And if you are involved in some kind of a project, company, organization that is demanding of you to choose between your loyalty or your integrity, I'm telling you, you don't want to be there. In all these situations, the right answer is to get out. And by get out, what I mean is quit your job, leave that relationship, and definitely get out of, give up on that project or that friendship, that organization, whatever it is. But in order to give up to the whole thing, first you need to learn how to use the F word. The F word, not that one. I mean fighting. Fighting. It is your career we're talking about. Your career, your family, your life. So you should definitely fight for it. You should definitely work on improving things. This means that you need to talk to your boss or your spouse. Expose your demands. Negotiate. Try to fight for a win-win solution. One that really satisfies you. But in the end, if no deal is possible, then no deal is the solution. Admittedly, in this situation, if you make this kind of no-deal decisions, you are entitled to have a few arguments with your boss or your partner or your friends. Maybe you even have to drop a few friends and a few relationships. Ultimately, quit the job. I quit too, I know what I mean. Maybe we'll get divorced. These are not simple choices. Simple choices are never simple. But you can turn a no-win choice into a no-deal decision. One that really satisfies you, and look for another. So next time you are faced with these kind of Shakespearean dilemmas about to be or not to be, remember that the only simple choice to need to make is this one. Win-win or no deal.